Hello, welcome to the newsroom here at IMHO.
Reporting live, I'm Auntie Jingle Jugs Chan.
I'm Dixieland Frostbite. Welcome to our special holiday edition. I'm sorry, this is America. Our Christmas edition. Some of you may be wondering, where did you get this table and why haven't you been using it all along? Well, we've had it for many years. It's very dirty. We decided to do a little bit of a gift-giving guide / gift exchange, and we thought we could use the table to display our wares. But before we do that, we have so much catching up to do.
Yes.
Gosh, it's been a full week.
Yes.
I'm still engaged.
You're still engaged.
You're still employed.
I'm still employed.
Now that's exciting.
Brand new.
Anything else going on? So dig in my ear.
What have I been doing?
We went to see Jinx. We went to see Jinx and Bendela, their Christmas show.
Yes.
All of us, all three of us.
Yes.
Alexis P. Beverles is over there. Yeah, you can hear her.
It was at Talia Hall.
Yeah.
The name of the show was All I Want for Christmas is Attention. And that's pretty funny. And it was a very, very good show.
It was phenomenal. I mean, didn't I not tell you that Jinx Monsoon was one of the best live performers?
I'm obsessed.
It did make me think that, we could be doing a lot more.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
doing so much, and we're doing
They
this.
have a point of view. They have songs.
They have a script.
Scripts.
Maybe that's what's missing from here. Maybe we should be scripted.
Scripted and rehearsed.
Quick, print something out so we can talk. Death of a Salesman. Before we get too far into it, we should mention there's a reason we're dressed like this. Tonight is our IMHO night at Sidetrack, but it's actually the promo night for the new movie, Little Women. Did you know women come in all shapes and sizes?
Big, little.
Tonight specifically, we're only talking
We're celebrating
about
the little ones.
Body positivity, everyone's beautiful, but little ones especially.
They're about like this tall. All
They're
of
very,
them.
very tiny. You could put them in a Kinder Egg.
They had to put Timothy Chalamet right next to him just for reference.
Yeah, well, because we all know he's very, very little. Yeah, he loves to fuck
He ate that
peaches
big old
because
peach.
he's about the size of a peach.
I was about to say that peach. And one of the little women, they look a lot like Hermione. I was like, hold up.
That's the magical little woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was she reincarnated or was she just wearing something else then?
Witches never die; they just change movies.
Whoa.
You look much more like Frontier Little Woman. I'm Little Woman going to the beach. Except her arms would be covered because right now I look like a slut. I'm a slutty little woman.
I feel like I'm Auntie Mame on the horse, and then you're the old lady watching from the sideline.
I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I'm excited about tonight. I don't know what a Little Woman night will look like. I have to be honest.
No,
I
but
assume a lot of reading.
when I posted, a lot of people were like, "No, this is unreal. This can't be true." And I was so confused. I was like, "Well, yes, this is true. Good for you. The history of white little women. Good for you."
Okay, as a white woman,
Go ahead, speak. It's your turn.
as an American white woman,
This is your time.
I just finally, I just want to say, a lot of the actresses in the new Little Women are in fact British.
Ooh.
Now,
We still got some Drag Race UK fans. I think you be careful what you say.
do we? Are they watching?
Do we?
Now, I'm all for, the Queen still being alive. I'm all for, uplifting the memory of Princess Diana, shitting all over Camilla Parker Bowles, because, fuck you. But
Don't vote Tory. That's what I said.
don't vote Tory.
Don't vote Tory.
Did you see that gay porn star who voted conservative? I found this out from Lee Dawson. He's my only connection to the UK. He's like, I don't like Boris, and I don't like Brexit, but I'm still voting conservative. And it was like, did you just Colby Keller yourself? He voted for Trump, so we had to cancel him. We can't watch him have bareback sex anymore because of his political beliefs.
Okay.
But this new one, I guess he's a British porn star, and let me tell you, I will only watch 2 to 3 minutes of his movies from now on, which is honestly all I need. If I'm by myself and I just need to get it done, I gotta get to church or I gotta, pick up my kids, 2 to 3 minutes. To be honest, 90 seconds.
What do you
video.
type in? You right click, open new private tab.
Can I tell you this? I do have this belief. I hope to one day you will find this out.
Okay.
I do believe that what you fetishize, the person, the body type that you fetishize, is not who you end up with.
Huh?
I always thought like the body and the guy type that I fetishize would be who I end up with, which is not true. Curtis is nothing like the type that I fetishize. So my porn does not look like Curtis. Yeah, I like to watch old businessmen jerk off in their office.
Oh boy. Was that really the dream?
Yeah. I wanted like an old, used to be muscular, but kind of let himself go. Italian, like has a wife, hates her, and he jerks off on Skype with me.
You want to know my dream?
Yeah.
Picture this. Big old gorilla man. Walks in on his knuckles. He bangs on the door. Doom, doom, doom.
Okay.
You open it. He doesn't say a word. He's just drooling. And he's just pointing at my ass. I'm like, how can I help you? And he's like... That's the dream.
I just want to say, as you were talking, I realized we were sitting under a picture of my soon-to-be father-in-law.
Oh my God.
As we're talking about this. I think we all have different dreams. I believe that we end up with different people. Because you usually, except for the people who marry people who look like them, usually people are like, yeah, I didn't end up with my type, but I'm happy. Because whenever I dated my type, there's twinks. There's a reason when you're 25 and you're dating a 47-year-old and you're like, how is he still single? Because he's dating 25-year-olds and he's 47. That type might be hot to pound you out and maybe buy you a phone, but that is all.
And they're going through something that you don't have to fix.
No, exactly. And just because they voted for Nixon and you don't even know who that is anymore, doesn't mean that it makes him interesting in any way. It makes him old.
And that's our homosexual opinion.
So let's get to it. We thought we'd do a gift-giving guide. No, I know there's plenty out there. There's 25 and under. There's gifts for him, gifts for her, gifts for them.
Gifts on a budget.
Gifts on a budget, stocking stuffers. You don't need that kind of stuff. You need practical. So we each have a category that might be difficult for some people. And we have ideas. So Chan.
Yes.
What is your category?
Well, I'm not one to materialize Christmas, but if I had to get a gift for someone in the office space, here's what I would do.
Okay.
You crack a couple jokes with Lazy Susie over here, and she's just like, she's talking about her feet, and she's like, oh my God, feet. You think back on that conversation that you had with feet.
About her feet.
And then on Christmas, you give her a pet egg. Think about one thing.
Okay.
Because then it really is just the thought that counts.
I disagree.
Oh.
So, but what if it's somebody that you don't like, you don't know that well, and you just drew them in like the Office Secret Santa?
Anthrax. Very easy. You get out on black market.
Odorless.
Give them something that they'll put on their face, like a rag.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Spoiler alert, I got you for Secret Santa.
Oh.
Here's a rag.
It's not wrapped or anything.
No, put it on your face.
Where was it?
Tom, don't worry about it. I'm your Secret Santa. Trust me. Put it on your face.
Is there a second gift or something?
Nope, that's it. Bye, Tom.
I can't breathe.
I have a different category.
Okay.
This is kind of like 2 in 1. So you did coworkers. I'm going to do
Sure.
family. Let's say that, your family's only doing a gift, one gift per person, and you draw maybe a distant relative that you don't know that well. Okay? And let's say perhaps, like in my family, they're racist.
Okay.
So there's a couple things you can do. One thing I think I've actually mentioned on this show before, this hit YouTube series, IMHO.
Big one. Heard of it.
I think I mentioned it about my dad. I don't send my father presents for Christmas because we do not communicate. However, it makes me feel good to give to charities in his name, charities that perhaps he would be against. Like helping people at the border or helping refugees.
Ooh.
And every Christmas I give in his name. However, we don't have contact. I don't want contact. If you want to be petty and you want to have contact, which is totally your call, you can make it in their name and they will send a card. And it'll say, a donation's been made in your name to help refugees, which would make my dad's head explode.
Oh, I love
But it would also open a line of communication. I don't want to do that. So instead, I just make it in his name, but I don't have the card sent to him. It's like a little fuck you, but it also helps the world. It makes me feel better.
Oh.
So if you have like a racist aunt that maybe you drew for Secret Santa or White Elephant or whatever, just go ahead and make a donation in her name to something helping people that don't look like you.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know, you were talking about charities.
Mm-hmm.
The most effective way to donate is to donate to malaria cures, because apparently that's the best way you can stretch your dollar, because that's the most like detrimental disease out there. So
Really?
yeah.
Where did you know that?
I listen to a podcast every now and
What
then.
podcast?
I think it was Vox Explained.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's so hip.
Mm-hmm. Very young.
Very
They
young,
use yellow
very
colors
young.
because that's
Mhm.
like flash.
Because you go, ooh, dogs
God.
can see yellow
Yes.
and blue.
That's funny. That's petty.
It's petty.
That's
It's petty,
petty.
but, you know, and it's up to you. Do not put yourself in a position where you're opening a line of communication that you don't want to open, so you don't have to send them the card.
Mhm.
But if you want to, God, it would be so good. It would be so good. And then if you get a relative that you don't hate, but you don't know that well anymore, nostalgia. Look back on your trip.
Exactly.
Did you go to the mountains when you were in middle school together and he got poison ivy on his butthole?
Give him a rock.
Give him
Hey,
like
remember that one time when it's a rock from that mountain? I kept it.
that.
I
If you want to
promise.
go back to the mountain, or if it's too far, give him, you know, a bottle of poison ivy cream. What is that called?
Poison ivy cream?
I guess.
I think it's just
Ointment?
anthrax on a rag.
Oh yeah, give him a
Anthrax on
rag
a
to
rag.
put on his face. But you know, like you can poke fun at like an old memory, because let's be honest, you're not building new memories with cousins that live 13 hours away.
Oh no.
Your relationship, for all intents and purposes, is over.
Mhm.
So just pull on the past. Maybe you stole your grandfather's ring before he went into the ground. Give him the ring.
And then
Something
block them
nice.
on Facebook.
And then block them on
Because
Facebook.
that's all they do is be on Facebook, that raggedy website. Oh my god.
I had to unfollow a lot. Although I do have one cousin who is just falling apart in front of our eyes.
Oh,
and she
no.
likes to Facebook Live from bars in Mississippi.
Oh no.
Now I do enjoy that. So,
Sorry.
story.
So we talked about the coworker space.
We talked about family.
Mm-hmm.
Now we need to talk about something even more specific
Mhm.
to everyone here.
Mhm.
Web series.
Web series.
And the only person who can do that is our intern, Alexis P. Pebbles. Please
Alexis
welcome
P.
Oh, this may have to go away.
My name is Alexis P. Bevels. I'm the intern here at IMHO Network. And today the P stands for presents. We are talking about gift giving. And I'm here to address what you get your co-stars on a successful YouTube web series. So I always feel like it's really good to go personal, kind of
Uh-huh.
like what you said.
Uh-huh.
I've been enjoying sewing more. So I really like kind of sneakily like grabbing a dress
Yeah.
from someone and like recreating it to the dimensions to fit them.
Yeah.
And then like maybe like sewing, like stoning it, just like a smattering of stones so you look really good and shiny. on camera.
Yes.
And I like to put it in a box with tissue paper. And then maybe write a little note, maybe spray a little perfume on it. Just something that like is signature to you, specific to you. Just something that you don't see coming, just really thoughtful. So that's what I'm going to be getting my co-stars from Camp Wanakiki season 1 this year.
You said successful web series.
Do you want to ask me about my look for Little Women Night?
Oh!
At Sidetrack.
Hey, Alexis, it's Little Women Night. What's your look about?
So I am the cousin of the Little Women. She didn't make the book. She didn't make the cut. But I'm the cousin of the Little Women at the ball, at the dance.
Oh, and
There's a dance they go to.
And you went to the Titanic and it didn't work out for you.
Absolutely.
Your
Yeah.
steerage.
Can I tell you, when I saw that movie, on the way home, my mom said, you know what, your dad probably wouldn't have shelled out for the expensive tickets and we probably would have died.
I mean, true though.
Yeah.
I think we all would have died.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if I were ever in a disaster like that, I don't have the drive to live like that. All the people who were floating on doors and shit, I would have been those old people who laid in their bunk and just went to sleep.
We talked about this when we went on our cruise. cruise.
Yeah, when we were on the cruise, I was like, Alexis, there are no windows. We were in the bottom of this boat. If we start to sink, I'm just going to hold your hand and hum.
I would have made you come with me and get on a door or something.
I don't think so. I would have been fine.
I would have said,
I've lived
come
a
on.
long life, and most of it's been sad.
I would have made you come with me and get on a door. Adore Delano was staying 2 rooms down, and we would have piggybacked on her.
I would have
She's
drowned
a great.
you. If you had
she
made
was a
that
great
joke, if you had
swimmer.
made that joke when we were going down, I would have drowned you.
Can we get to the presents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Let's all pass them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, these are the ones that I wrapped not minutes ago.
I didn't have any wrapping paper, but I took some old fabric.
Oh.
And just pull. Yeah.
And then that's the.
Oh my
And then
god!
the dish.
Yeah.
This is so
No
sweet.
peeking.
So I got you both the same thing.
Oh.
Well, wait. I got something. Hold it.
I'm a
before you
twin.
open.
I spent my entire life getting the same thing.
So you should be into it by now.
Oh yeah, I get it.
I saw something online on Instagram, and I said, "Oh, I wonder if that works." And so I found a version of it on Amazon, and I said, "You know what? Let me try this. I've tried it. I gotta say, I really like it.
You ready?
Yes.
Open.
Okay. Open.
It's
Oh,
just
you
a little
sewed it.
something."
She sewed a little.
Oh, it's a little
pouch.
slip.
I'm gonna keep that too. Oh.
Oh,
It's a wig grip.
it's a wig grip.
Yeah, so you wrap it
I don't
around your
wear
head,
wigs,
and you
but-
can just slip your wig on top,
When I
and you
start
don't
wearing
have
wigs,
to pin.
I'm gonna love this. Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow!
You don't have
Thank
to
you.
pay.
yeah, and because for girls like us, we don't like flip our hair that much.
I
This
don't like to
wig,
flip my
I
hair.
just do, glue
That's
it
so
down.
great. Oh my
God,
And it's
yeah.
really.
Oh, and you included a note.
I gotta know. You don't have to read it.
Okay.
But,
Ooh.
so that's
Thank
just a
you,
little
Alexis.
something.
I love it.
I have it. I love it. So I wanted to give it to you.
Oh, we
because
love it.
You don't have to
We
pin
love
it.
wait.
Cheers.
We should
Okay.
have gotten this before we put our wigs on.
Oh, just put it over. Be a headband. How about that? Do mine next. Do mine next. Do mine next. Do mine next.
Okay.
Do it together.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, look at cute. Funny mugs are always a good present. It says, I'm sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come.
I don't know how much
And
you
that's so
coming.
perfect because you're on Prozac and you can't come.
It's true. It takes forever.
I
It
got
takes 2
chocolate.
minutes. And look, a toy for JP.
Yeah, I thought about your child.
It's a little
Oh, wait,
lamb
he's
chop.
already coming
You know
over
she's
here.
had a lamb chop and she killed it immediately.
Really?
She's gonna love
I'll
this.
bring it back.
Yeah. JP.
Oh my god, it's designer poo.
It's cut.
Designer
Look,
pool.
it's a self-portrait, Alexis. Chan. And it looks so expensive, but I bet you're a very thrifty shopper.
Yes, it was very interesting.
This is
wonderful.
so sweet.
Oh my God.
I couldn't forget
JP's
about the
on
baby girl.
There you go, baby. Take it. And I love the bag.
I love the bag.
I love
Please
a gift
reuse
bag.
those bags.
You know, like when you're a kid and you get to unwrap presents and then you get it in the bag and you're like, ugh, I wanted to unwrap paper. But as an adult, you get a bag and you're like, oh my god, I get to reuse this bag. Now do mine, but do them separately because they're different.
Okay.
Who goes first?
It
You
doesn't-
decide.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll go first.
Chan,
I'll
you go
decide.
first.
Okay. Frozen wrapper. Yes. Oh!
I got you a Chan fan.
Oh my goodness.
So we always get so hot when we film because we have to shut the door if we're in the other bedroom.
Oh my god.
So I got you a little fan, and it has like I rhinestoned a C on it because it's a
C.
Chan fan. But look, it has
So
a stand.
pretty.
This is the stand. But guess what it also is? It holds the charger.
Oh my god.
It's your only fan.
So what you could do, you go and buy like something that they might need, but then you personalize it with a rhinestone.
I'm gonna use this.
I know you are.
Forever.
I keep mine in my purse. Your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh my god!
What is
Oh
it?
my god, it's a piece of rice with my name on it.
A piece of rice?
Yes,
It says,
we
oh
were
my God,
having
it's
we were
one-
having a conversation about when I went to Florida every year. We would always buy those stupid necklaces that had blown glass, and in the middle is a little piece of rice that they write your name on it.
Look, it says Alexis P. Bevels.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a piece of rice.
And I was like, it's so stupid, but every time I went to Florida, I always wanted one. And she's like, I never got one. And I was like, what? So I ordered you one that's a little more adult looking.
It's gorgeous. It looks like a Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings vial.
And it has your full Alexis P.
Oh my
Bevels on the
God.
piece
We're
of
going
rice.
to, can you zoom in?
As you can see, giving gifts is fun. Everyone enjoys receiving them. But what's most important is spending time with people that YouTube have determined you're stuck with if you'd like any more success. YouTube. So we hope that these tips have helped because truly they were ridiculous and stupid. And if you need more tips, Google it, go to BuzzFeed. I don't know. You know what's really sad?
What?
I miss all the Christian outrage over Starbucks cups.
Oh, yeah.
Starbucks needs to be more subversive. I miss all of those tweets.
Yeah.
Leave the comments below if there's leave a link if there's a video or a news article about Christians getting upset about something this Christmas because I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I live for it.
I love it when corporations get petty because I'm like, well, you're a part of the problem, but you're putting a little bit of a solution on there.
But there's some gay little intern being like, girl, and they get fired.
Yeah, the clap back.
Yeah, they get fired for that. What was the either best gift you ever got or a funny memory of receiving a gift?
I do remember when I was 6 or 7 and there's video evidence of this. Maybe I could have my sister dig it up. I thought I was gonna get a giant plush hot dog and I was really excited about it because I've been mentioning it. I was like, I really want a giant plush hot dog. I really want. And then my mom had this box that was about this long and this wide. And I was
full of regular hot
dogs. I got it. Well, when I peeled it back, it was a scooter, and I was even more excited about it. It was just the shock, and I was like, you know what?
Why did you want a big plush hot dog?
I don't know why. I was just obsessed with the novelty of
How old were you?
American
15,
food.
16?
I was 7. I was like, I can't wait. Opened it. It was a Razor scooter. Had a lot of fun with it.
Did you ever get one?
Giant plush hot dog? No. Trauma. That's what Christmas is.
Y'all, send to IMHO show right now, and
We
we
will
are
get
getting
her
her a giant plush hot dog.
Something to hug.
We gotta make that happen for the end of the year because 2020 is the year we all burst into flames.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you
Get
that. We haven't done it in a while, so we do want to thank everyone who has continued to give on IMHO show because, of course, we love our patrons. We love Patreon. It is. Honestly blows our mind every time we sign on. We're like, this many people give a shit about us. It's crazy. But maybe you aren't ready to make that commitment or you don't have the money to, and we understand. So just giving $1 or $2 here and there, we really appreciate it. IMHO show Venmo people, we thank you.
Oh, you, especially you. Thank you.
Oh, I like that person.
Girls doing ask
Who's
me
that
out.
person too? Ooh, that person's
Tyra
so
Banks?
sweet. Oh, she was. That show was a big old forehead watching our show.
I would always blow my big ask on one big thing.
She blew ass.
Blue ass.
Did you blow ass?
Like one year I really wanted a trampoline, so my sisters had a bunch of presents and we would go take turns going around in a circle, and every time it was my turn they'd be like, look out the window, there's your present, and because I would get my thing. But I will say, I think the one I was most excited about also was the one that ruined my life, because one year, do you remember troll dolls?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I got the troll doll treehouse that you had to assemble. It was amazing. It was amazing, because it was the closest thing to a Barbie dream house. Ah! But that same year, I saw the wrapping, the box and the receipt. They told me it was from Santa, but I found the receipt, and that's the year that I realized Santa was not alive.
My oldest nephew, who's now 10, still believes in Santa and the Tooth Fairy.
Let him believe in something. You've got to
I
let
love
the
it.
children
I love
believe
it.
in
I just think
something.
it's I can't believe the other assholes at his school haven't spoiled it for him. But he just has such a strong belief. I mean, he goes to Disney World every day, so I guess magic is very much alive for him.
Oh, yeah.
But man, I love when I see an older kid who loves Santa Claus. I think it's so sweet.
I'm sorry, can I sidebar?
Yeah,
I think, Where's Waldo?
of course.
I think Where's Waldo grows up to be Santa Claus. They're the reverse color scheme. Waldo's going to all these places, getting there fast. On one page, he's on the moon. On the next page, he's in Nebraska. How does he get there so fast? They both got glasses. And that Winda, that woman, Mrs. Claus.
And most twinks, when they age, turn into bears.
Oh.
Polar bears.
Oh!
You've heard it here first.
Crack
this is
the
breaking
case.
news.
cracked the
Waldo.
Waldo is
Saint
Santa. Same. How many
And
letters?
you can't find him.
W-A-L-D-O,
You can never see him.
S-A-N-T-A. Waldo's always leaving little gifts behind everywhere. That cane.
I don't know if that's a gift. I think he was just very, like, absent-minded. But yes.
But let me tell you right now, if a bear crawls down my chimney and I'm sleeping, I could shoot you on sight.
Wasn't that exactly what you just described as your kink? Was that a gorilla comes in and doesn't talk to you?
I'm expecting you. I sent out the signal through the lights, and you saw it in the clouds the gorillas gather. I laid out the food and the traps and everything. A bear breaks into my house. What'd you do?
Remember when that man recorded himself having sex with a horse and he died?
I never saw
Aw, I miss him.
that. I never saw that video. Is that your? What's your best Christmas present? Was that it?
That video. Christmas was always very stressful to me as a child because I was a pleaser. I always wanted everyone to be happy. I was a rule follower, and I never wanted to ruffle any feathers, which is probably a big homo hiding in the closet thing. But I just always wanted everyone to be happy. So getting presents, I was excited, but I never wanted to disappoint anyone with my reaction. So when I was opening the present, I was very anxious, and God forbid I get something I already had. Not because of my reaction, but because my asshole twin brother would be like, he's already got that. I couldn't act like grateful or gracious. I'd have to be like, but I mean, I like it anyway, which they weren't buying. Lost a lot of close relatives that way.
My mom, one time, she would use cereal boxes to put presents in and then wrap the cereal boxes. And one time I remember very vividly, it's one of the earliest Christmas memories I have. My oldest sister, she thought she had got a box of Cheerios and she started crying.
Oh, I love watching those videos on YouTube of kids getting, like, the parents will wrap, like, an avocado or whatever, and the kids will cry. Except for little avocado boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got him.
an avocado.
Got him.
Thanks.
My aunt she would be so bad at giving gifts. She would just copy whatever my mom got, like, the year after. And
That's a terrible strategy.
oh, absolutely. One year my mom just repeated gifts because I broke my remote control car. My aunt gives me the gift, same car, different color. And I asked my mom, hey, do you think Aunt Kay can give me the receipt to it or something? And I was fully 9. And my mom was like, you can't ask for the receipt of a gift. That's just rude.
Yes, you can. My Aunt Brenda, she always gave my sister was very close in age to her daughter. So they always got similar things, like Barbies or whatever the fuck. And then my brother was a boy's boy. So he always got Nerf guns and shit like that. And she didn't know what to do with me because I was the weird effeminate kid that was always trying to please everyone. Every year for 6 years straight, the National Geographic Kids magazine subscription. So every Christmas Eve, I knew it was coming, but I always hoped for the best. My sister would get a doll. My brother would get a Nerf gun. I would get a certificate that said my first issue of National Geographic Kids will be coming January of next year. Every
Percy getting you pictures
year.
of things.
Every
certificate.
every year. Aunt Brenda, I have never confronted you about this, but fuck you. I don't even like science. I like social studies because I like to learn about the Titanic.
You love that ship, don't you?
Well, I loved it until it sank, and then I was very disappointed in it.
I was about to say,
It did
what happened
not,
to
it wasn't it didn't do its job. It's one job.
My mom would always get us pajamas that we could open the night before Christmas
we
Eve.
did too.
I always liked oversized pajama pants and then a my size pajama top.
Because you like to show off the nice, tight twink bod.
Yeah, when I had it. But she would always reverse it and get me a small pajama pant and a double XL shirt every single year. And then also there
so
was...
you can look like a teacher?
Right.
For what?
Shit!
What? That's how teachers are built. You ever been in a classroom where there's the kid that grew up too fast, and then in the classroom picture, literally they had 2 teachers in the classroom, and you're like, is that the assistant teacher? It's no, that's Rachel. She's big.
She's the opposite of a little woman.
She's a big woman.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, let's go. That's enough. If you're in Chicago, remember you can see us every Thursday at Sidetrack, and you can come play with us.
Should we do our sign off?
What's our sign off?
I'll count down to 3.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Happy holidays and have a great day. Cheers for love, peace. so excited to get into these chocolates, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, let's have a
This
sip
is
here.
very,
That's cute.
very cute.
That's cute.
And I'm gonna.
Thank you.
Sorry.
It was such a good idea.
This is so sweet. I'm gonna.
This is amazing. Did you stone it or?
I did.
Oh, that's amazing.
Do you love this? I love it. I feel bad that my gift isn't as popular as yours. But you will enjoy it when you
I'm excited to
when
wear
you
it.
try it on.
I'm excited to see this technology. I want to see my world change. Do you use these?
Yeah, I mean, I've been wearing it for the last week.
And you just tuck the metal prongs into this part, or?
Yeah, you can, or because it's velvet, it just kind of like holds it in
holds
place.
it, so you don't have to do. You don't
Yeah.
have to pin it.
And you can whip around and
And you don't have, because we don't have. I mean, don't go crazy. Don't
she
do
whips.
Bambi Banks, but you could pin it into that.
Okay. Zam.
Yeah. Get it.
Yeah.
Get it. I cannot wait to wear this. Get it.
Do you need help? I'll cheat a little bit for you.
Good girl.
She got nervous. Hi, sweetie.
Oh,
Ow,
baby.
does that hurt
You
your
are so
tail?
cute.
Don't.
I cannot get over. I have never not worn at least tights.
That's why I wear these fit flares all the time, bitch.
I love
I'm gonna
this
wear
for
this
us.
all the time.
You look really cute, actually.
I threw it on your face. Give me that toy.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, we're still recording.
Oh.
Oh.
Give me that toy.